Hello, welcome back to the Compliance Kitchen podcast. As usual, we'll have two topics to cover, and first one is OFAC. So May 14, 21, OFAC issued a notice of changes to the Narcotics Trafficking Sanctions Regulations, or NTSR, and the Foreign Narcotics Kingpin Sanctions Regulations, or FNKSR. There are also amendments of certain prohibitions, definitions, and interpretive sections that are in these regulations. And the changes are effective May 17. So that's actually today as I am recording this episode. So by way of background, OFAC administers two sanctions programs with respect to narcotics trafficking. The NTSR, that's the Narcotics Trafficking Sanctions Regulations. They implement Executive Order 12970-78, blocking assets and prohibiting transactions with significant narcotics traffickers, which was later amended by EO 13286. And then we have the other sanctions program, which is the FNKSR, or the Foreign Narcotics Kingpin Sanctions Regulations. And these implement the Foreign Narcotics Kingpin Designation Act, which provides authority for the application of sanctions to significant foreign narcotics traffickers and their organizations operating worldwide. So OFAC is adopting this final rule, amending both of these regulations with respect to general licenses for payments for legal services to the sanctioned individuals, also certain transactions for personal maintenance and certain transactions for maintenance of blocked tangible property, as well as emergency medical services. And this is all in much more detail in the Federal Register. OFAC is also amending certain prohibitions, definitions, and interpretive sections, and updating some regulatory provisions, and making some technical and conforming edits. So, again, if you are providing legal services or you are involved with individuals sanctioned under these regulations, these changes may be relevant to you. And I do have links to the OFAC's notice and also the official document on the compliancekitchen.com's website for a lot more detail on all these changes. So now moving on to the Department of Defense. They are seeking public comments, and in more detail, on May 13, they announced the proposed extension of a public information collection requirement and are seeking public comments on the provisions of this collection requirement. The OMB has approved this information collection requirement through September 30th of 2021, and the DoD proposes that OMB extend the approval for 3 additional years. And so they are asking the public to comment whether the proposed collection of information is necessary, if it's going to have practical utility, the accuracy of the estimate of the burden of the proposed information collection, ways to enhance the clarity and utility of the information to be collected, and ways to minimize the burden on the collection, on the respondents to this requirement. So DoD will consider your comments if they are received by July 12th. So if you are dealing with the DoD and this is relevant to your business, you still have time to respond, and comments can be submitted via snail mail, or you can also do an email, or they have a federal e-rulemaking portal. And so There's links to this and the website and the email address on compliancekitchen.com. So if you go over there and look for the DoD post, you will find all this information if you wish to submit your comment to the DoD. So that's it for today. We covered the 2 topics, and I look forward to being back hopefully soon. Thanks for stopping by.